Hello everybody, this is Aubni here, and today we are back on the Ripple Effect server in the basement that we worked on last episode. This place is gonna change a bit because, well, first let's take a look at that. I have a corridor here. It leads to the spider farm. That's all I had to say about that. But this room here will change a bit because YD found an amazing storage system that's way better than just piles of chests like I always do. So we're gonna build it somewhere in that area place somewhere. So this here we will no longer need to have a storage area here, and also we couldn't build that thing that she found here because there's not enough room for that, because it's quite a massive thing, but it is amazing. I'm really looking forward to seeing that completely built and showing it to you. It's gonna be super cool. So yeah, this room is gonna be, we're gonna change it. We were thinking of making an enchanting room here. So that's probably, yeah, what's gonna happen. This also means that this here will be completely torn down, so we're gonna be able to see all of the walls all around. So I might have to change the wall designs a bit to make it a bit like less all of the same thing, but we will deal with that once the room is empty. We'll see with that. Also, I tore a bigger hole here in that wall because it was a bit hard to get through. It was just like a one wide staircase with a sharp corner here and a one wide door. And I'm the one that built it, and sometimes I couldn't find the door, so it's a bit easier to use like that. Also, I had another idea for something to change around here, so let's grab some of that smooth stone. I was thinking, since all of like the andesite, polished andesite, and cobblestone, it's all kind of the same-ish gray. What if I add some smooth stone in the walls instead as these kind of pillars? If it's gonna look better, if it's gonna look like just a different shade of gray, we can say that now. It's no longer funny, I think. I mean, it's really the words I needed to say. But yeah, so if we do something like that, is it gonna look better? So I'm gonna need your opinion on that. Do you like it better like that or with the polished andesite? I'm gonna try and put a thing in the corner, a pole, yes, a pole in the corner, if I remember to do that once the video is uploaded. We'll see. But yeah, tell me what you think. Is it better like that? One thing that I noticed is that the corners look a lot sharper with smooth stone. It looks a lot like you wouldn't want to fall and smash your head on that corner here. While the smooth andesite looks a bit more rounded out, like I don't know, it looks a bit smoother or a bit less pointy corner, but that won't really change anything. It's just the effect that it gives. Uh, Forget about that. Forget what I just said. It's just stuff that happens in my head when I look at blocks. Another thing that I wanted to show you is around over there where we also worked in the last episode, in the villager trading house. I have worked a bit more with those little guys, and we have all the spots that have been claimed. So we have villagers everywhere, except for, again, this one, because I'm not sure if I want to connect it with the rest of the place or not. Although I have another idea for what I could build over there, but we'll talk about that in just a second. One thing that I want to change is these little areas. I could add another villager here in the middle. For some reason, I put like 2.5 block spaces here. I thought at first that they weren't able to get access to their workstation if it was in a too high space. I'm not sure why I was thinking that. But if I make it into two high spaces, two block tall spaces, I could add some more. I could change it here just like that. And now I have another two high space where I could put another villager. So I'm gonna be able to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 more villagers in here. So with that, I think we're gonna be able to get all the enchants, maybe, hopefully. Also, I think I'm gonna put the Fletchers like here, like that, and have more librarians here, or maybe put the farmers here, so and have the librarians here, so all the librarians are in the same place. I'm not sure. We'll see. We'll see about that later. But yeah, as I kind of mentioned but forgot to really say, I got all these spaces filled, and we don't have all the enchantments we need yet. So yeah, need more space. The other thing that I want to get here is a storage area, a storage system for all the stuff that we need to trade. So with these guys, we can trade uh, sticks and string. So when we get string and stuff like that, so we could store that somewhere. We could store all of our veggies somewhere over there. So just like a kind of a storage area down here for that, and maybe there could be another. That place could be linked to the rest of the base. We'll see about that later, but that's what I'm gonna start working on, I think. Wait, no, I have another plan. Sorry. Okay, I just slept because when I left that villager house, it was nighttime. But the other thing that I want to work on is first spoiling YD's enormous build over there. She built a huge castle. It's like half loaded, but it's huge and it looks awesome. Let's just get closer to load it in a bit better, because now that's kind of embarrassing. But yeah, she built this huge thing over there. Come on, you can do it, game. Go server. You can do it. I believe in you. Anyway, it's a huge castle. It looks amazing. I haven't seen it on video yet, so hopefully I'm not spoiling it. Hopefully, we'll see. If I'm spoiling it, I'm very sorry, YD and everyone. But the other thing that I want to work on, and what I'm actually gonna start working on, is taking care of these little dudes here. These woolly little guys. I want to make a sheep farm, kind of an automatic sheep farm. Marlowe has a pretty cool farm design for that. So that's pretty what I'm gonna use to make it completely automated. Uh, Using the new dispenser using shears mechanic that we have in the game now. So I'm gonna start working on that. I'm gonna dye them each color, and then I'm gonna, yeah, bring you back to show you what I've done. And there we go, most of the farm has been built. Let's take a look at it from up here for now. So as you can see, we have a cell for each, well, it's gonna be for each color. I just forgot to dye them for some reason. But yeah, we're gonna have each color down here, one of each. And it's gonna work. It's the new classic way to make it work. Let's take a look at it from behind here. So here we have an observer that observes the piece of grass that the sheep is standing on. So whenever that, just like that, whenever it gets eaten or it regrows, it's gonna update and send power up here, which is gonna power this dispenser here, which will eventually contain some shears to start gathering some wool. And then when the dirt grows into grass, did that make sense? Yeah. When grass grows on the dirt and it turns into a grass block, the sheep will eventually re-eat it, and it's gonna again get observed and re-shear the sheep. So we're gonna get lots of wool, and then it's gonna go through this system here, fall into this dropper here, which will eventually get powered. We're gonna take a look at that in just a second. Let's head back up there to see what it's gonna do. So the all the droppers will spit out the items in this water pool here. So it's gonna go out and gonna spin around and eventually fall in the hopper in the middle, which I think is gonna look cool, I think. So to see if it looks cool, let's try it out. I haven't looked at that in action yet, and also I added some delay between each dropper, so it's gonna kind of go into a spiral. And now it's only cobble, but when we have some wool in that different colors, it's gonna look cool. Oh, does not look how I expected it to look, but it looks cool anyway. Really happy with that. And when there's gonna be more color, it's gonna be even cooler. So great, awesome. Of course there's gonna be a better way to activate that thing than just throw a piece of cobble on a wooden pressure plate. I'm gonna work on that right now. Also, I'm gonna color the sheep right now, and I'm gonna start putting some shears in because, yeah, it's ready to work. It's functional now. But yeah, I'm gonna work on a system to activate that thing from up here, and I'm also gonna well keep a little pen here with some sheep in case you need. Sorry, emergency cuff. In case you need loads of the stuff at one time and you want to shear them, there's gonna be a bunch of them here. I'm gonna keep breeding them a bit. But yeah, that's the plan for now, and I'm gonna have kind of a building here to cover this thing here. So we're gonna be able to go in the building, go down in the basement, look at that, have fun, enjoy the show, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So I'm gonna start working on that, and then I'm gonna bring you back later. And there it is. We got a little stable over here with some sheep in it. So yeah, that's the building that I built around this sheep farm. Yep, that's what it looks like. And I also made what I said I would make down here. Well, actually, I dyed all the sheep, but I kind of realized now that you will never see them in their regular color because whenever they who did that? Oh, dang it, I didn't manage to catch it. Whenever they eat, they regrow their wool and it gets sheared right right after, like the second after, just like that. So you barely get to see their colors, but you get to see it when it spirals out there. So let's take a look at it in action. Yay! I really like it. It's really cool. I hope you like it too. I hope I'm not the only one that likes that thing, but maybe I am. We'll see. But yeah, that's sadly all I'm gonna have to. I can keep it on while I say that. That's sadly all I have time to do for today's episode. It is right now Friday, 7 p.m. It's the first time that I finish a video so late, so yeah, I'm gonna have to end it here. Next episode, we will work on correcting some stuff that I made today in this episode because I kind of sort of raided our iron supply. So yeah, gonna have to fix that somehow. So I hope you enjoyed today's episode. If you did, press a button or another. They all do the same for me. Thank you for watching and bye bye.